we've been creating shows, and selling them to networks for years. This was a show that, it's been rattling around our brains for a while, and no network wanted it, and because it's too racy for network sitcoms.
Sometimes you just know. Sometimes you just speak an idea out loud, and then you know that that's a great idea that you should pursue. And that's very much a part of it.
Did they eventually buy into it because you were just so relentless and you were in the pitching, or?
No, you gain fans along the way, and people, you have cocktails with people, and they go, "Hey, we'd love to meet with you, and love to. You have any ideas?" I'm like, "Yeah, I have tons of ideas. Here, what do you think of this?"
Here's a soft pitch.
And then actually, when we shot the pilot, and then there was a regime change at the network, and we met with the new president, and the pilot's great. It's a fantastic episode, but he's like, "I'd love it to go darker." I was like, "Say the word. Trust me, I can go. Yeah. I can go." And he's like, "Great." And
TBS has been an incredible partner creatively. Actually, they've let us explore more than we ever thought a network would let us explore. For real.
It's 100% right. They've been
incredible.
When you shoot pilots, there's like 40 people standing around from the network. There was, when we shot this series, 0.
They have just let us.
They were like, "Go ahead, do it. Here's your box of money."
Creatively, this show hangs on us.
Everything that you want to do, they let you do. Basically.
They've been so incredibly, they've been totally collaborative.
The script stage, they'll go, "Yeah, what about this?" But it was never, "You can't do that."
No.
It was always, "What do you think of this? What do you think of this?" And it was always usually pretty good ideas.
We have never experienced that. Never experienced
So, in terms of pushing an envelope, whether it's like so far ahead or just you're just pushing it in the right way, if you were to go into season 2, would you expect to destroy that envelope?
I never look at it that, because I feel like that's shocking for the sake of shocking, and I don't really come around to writing like that. I think it's more from an honest perspective. The second episode, after we something happens and we're stuck somewhere, and we have the second episode. The first act is just a frank discussion about the mechanics of sex, and it's not speaking in euphemisms. It's just two 11-year-olds discussing what actually happens, and then taking it beyond how a baby's made into pleasure, and it's just a really uncomfortable conversation that I don't want to be telling the wife does, and then we switch halfway through and we argue about the semantics of no, you don't do that, and then we get in a fight of how we actually have sex, and
it's pretty nuanced. Actually,
I don't want to hear this.
It's pretty nuanced. I think it takes it in a very authentic direction, actually.
But I think people would look at that and go, "Oh, that's shocking." Some people would look at it and go, "That's shocking." It was never intended here. This is going to be shocking, and we're going to shock the world by having a frank sex talk. It's just a conversation you need to have with your children.
It's a conversation that grew out of a conversation that we had with our kids when they literally
had no idea how babies were made.
Had no idea how one thing got into another thing.
Yeah.
And I think you know what those things
they
are.
Knew they knew the seed gets in the egg, and then the follow-up was well,
but
how the hell does the seed? How did the seed from you get into?
And why?
Yeah. And it's that honest conversation of how you fucking just the idea of to an 11-year-old that is explaining an erection. It's just all right. Here we go.